Huh? Brian Cox just joined, and Graham. Yes, they can. Oh, you're on the IG with it. I forgot. Yeah. I'm just getting the Zoom set up for everybody to join in and make sure everybody gets accepted. Everybody's watching here on IG Live, and then the special invited guests be able to get in on Zoom, which is going to be starting right about next few minutes. So. B. Cox.
What up? What up?
What up with you, boy?
Man, you know, just wanted to chime in and make sure I was in spot, man. I wish I was there with you guys, man.
You out here already.
You know what I mean?
This is Brian Michael Cox.
What up? What up? What up, family? I wanted to get on here, man, so we can, you know, I'm gonna take a proper shot. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me get. Yeah, over here.
Yo.
Hold on. Yeah, come on.
Brian, this is Red, man. And I was on your I'm Cory's brother, but
You called in?
last week, and that was like some healing, man, you know, so that was beautiful.
Cory, man.
Oh, we love Cory, man. We love him, you know what I mean? And
We already know, man. I'm 48 years old, you know what I mean? So I've been with Cory since he was like, you know, a baby, before he was born. That's my memory of Cory.
Sure.
And, it was just beautiful getting to talk to you guys and knowing, like, so me having Cory with me, I got all my friends, they in they, you know, 40, late 50, I mean, mid 50, you know what I mean? So Cory was a youngster with us. So I know when you got out there with Atlanta, you guys loved him like we did, like the homies did. So it's just a beautiful thing. So, man, yesterday, you know, I talked to Cory's brother, Todd, yesterday. He picked up the cremation, you know, the cremation.
Yeah.
But yesterday, when I got the door knock from JD's delivery with the beautiful arrangement, you know, that was the equivalent to me, you know, getting something there. So, you know, I just thank you guys, man, and you know, it's just beautiful, man. So we just chilling and having a good time tonight, enjoying each other, you know. And
yeah, man. Cory affected our lives, man, in such a positive way, man. It's just really unreal. You know what I mean? That we don't have him anymore physically. You know what I mean? Every day there's something that reminds me of him. Every day there's something that jumps out. I'm like the Lakers won tonight. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Lakers won. It's like, you know, Cory up there doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, him and Kobe getting that rematch. You know what I'm saying?
He still ain't gonna score a point.
He's not gonna score 8 points.
No. I don't know how it worked out, but he ain't scoring there.
Nah, man, but you know, when Tim told me we were doing this, y'all were doing this, I was like, man, I want to make sure that I jump on. experience with y'all. You know what I mean? And you know, just celebrate Cory, man. You know, it's just, you know, it's amazing to see how many people he touched. You know what I mean? And like like Brittany was saying, like he kept up with everybody.
Oh yeah, man.
Basis, you know. So that saying, oh, I just talked to him. Everybody had that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody kind of felt like they just talked, whether it was the day before, 2 days before, the same day. You know, he was present, man. He stayed present in our lives in a real way, man. That's a special gift. Special gift, you know, for somebody to be present in everybody's lives the way he was. You know what I mean?
For real.
You know. So yeah, man. I'm gonna pull one up right now for him. So.
I want one of them little Duces in this thing if possible, man. If somebody could get one. If I could get a little Duce in this little cup.
Pull one up for my man, yo. It's a big ass shot.
Bryan.
Yeah.
Yo, they gonna get some Duce passed around for Cory. We got a bunch of bottles of Duce.
Wait, yeah. I'll wait. I just poured it out for a little bit. I'll wait. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, man. It's just good to see everybody jumping on here, man. You know.
The captain's on with us. What up, Graham?
What up?
See him jump on my live. Jump on my live. Wow.
Everybody got some cups. Hey, Rick.
We got some little, hey, pass me on the little shots real quick. No, grab me a little shot cup.
Everybody got their cups?
We go. Hold on. Give me two.
Let's make it make sense now.
So the other day, a beautiful thing happened to me, man. I was jogging. So my cousin wrote a book about, you know, dealing with the loss of somebody, you know, just released a book about a week ago. So I finally sat down and read the book the other night, and basically, you know, a smell, a song, or something that reminds you of somebody. So I've been running this canyon up by my house. I've been running this canyon about 30 days straight now. And I'm running the other day, and this little butterfly came up to me, running with me for like 200 yards. It got to a point where I said, I'm going to record this thing. And then the butterfly took off. So I called Jazzy. And tell her, she says, was it a white butterfly? And I go, yeah. So, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
wow. Tell you, man, God gives us signs, bro. Like they never leave us, man. They really never leave us for real, man. They're there somewhere. You know what I mean? God gives us signs, man. No doubt. No doubt. Man, y'all, I'm just glad you guys are together.
Bro,
you know what
what it is. But we really in Atlanta.
Let your man know we out here. We got our.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna rock with y'all. Hold up. Let's get the shot. Boom. Cheers. Cory Mack. Long live Cory Mack. Yeah. God damn.
For real. Y'all be making a grown man.
Woo.
Yeah.
Man, I got that Duce over there. I'm on this Jameson over here. Woo.
Hey man, let the people know where they at, man. Tell the people where you broadcast from.
Oh, we live and direct in Riverside, California.
Yeah, Riverside, what?
Shit out of some coronavirus.
Right around
only right, though. Woo! Only right that you guys are on Riverside, man.
Trump didn't know. He's sitting there talking about drink some chlorine and some bleach. No, drink some Duce. That'll kick coronavirus's ass.
100%. 100%, man.
Hey, you
I gotta get one of them shirts.
You got to get one of the shirts. So we want to get a Cory Mac. Cory Mac on three. We gonna make hold on. We gonna make sure we represent live. There's a lot of people that want to join. Hold on one second. We got to get a
Everybody's chiming in. Denyce is in here. Everybody's chiming in now. Chip.
Yo, Graham. Bryan. What up?
Courtney.
Look who I got, Auburn.
There you go.
Oh, snap.
What's up, fellas? What's up, B?
I'm good. I want to just jump in there, man.
Hi.
Good to see
Good
y'all.
seeing you.
Denyce, what's up, baby?
Happy
Okay,
birthday,
look.
Lathan.
Thank you.
Good job. What's up, fellas?
Gotta get somebody to keep whenever it pops up here.
Could mess with this. Try to do it.
I can.
You can't sit this down because we got the.
Maybe they taking shots again over there, huh?
Okay. Y'all, hey, y'all ain't about to leave me out about this thing.
Come on, Chip. Come on, man. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I got a little bit of this.
Hey.
Shot.
You know how we do it. You know how we do it.
Let's take it to Vegas, Chip.
Hey, you know how we do it on house arrest, man.
100%.
The rest.
Ah.
Hi, Chip.
Oh yeah.
What up, though? What's up, then? Oh, looking beautiful.
You see Mahogany?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, look at it, baby. Got a
He's
baby in
here for
there.
the party. You here for the party? Yeah. Hi, beautiful.
What we need to do is just try to
You
set
say
this thing
hi?
up.
You can say hi? You can
Probably
say hi.
with
It's
this.
bedtime.
I know, she's a dog right there. She's a dog.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Greggory B is there. I see Greg in here, too.
Oh, Miss Hill.
There's so many people jumping in.
Probably on that shit down.
We're gonna keep the mic on for a quick second if anybody got real quick though. Okay, yeah, about that. We about to get the music right now, cracking.
Oh, look at Stone Rock. Stone, what up, Stoney?
Yeah.
Hey. You guys don't mind if I plug my ankle monitor in, do you?
Go ahead and plug it in, bro. Brittany.
Yo,
What up, G?
I would be there, but I'll start feeling sick.
No, it's all good, man.
Hey,
But
you don't look,
Whole
mama.
cut.
You
I'm
don't
here.
real good. I don't know. Cory got all the ladies coming out tonight.
See him. You see him. You see it? You see it?
And my tire blew out on the 210.
You see it?
Scary.
You see it?
My boy B, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Chip. This is Red. So yeah, man. So Cory, I live with Cory. That's my little brother, man. I'm telling you, when you were telling about Cory was excited about you getting out, shit, you was like, he sound more excited than me, and he was excited for you to get out, bro. So man.
And I know it, man. I know it. Hey, he would email me when I was in there, and when I got out, he hit that FaceTime, and that's what I said. I said, "Damn, man, I'm the one fresh out." I said, "You acted more crazy than I am."
Chip,
Right,
Chip, he
right.
called me. Chip, he called me immediately. He was like, "Yo, Chip getting out." He was like, "Yo, Chip." I was like, "Yo," he's like, "I'm about to FaceTime him right now." Like, he was super, just excited. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You
For real.
out, you know what I mean?
Because I was out in the front. He came out. He was on his way out the house. He's like, "Oh man, Chip, man, you know, Chip." You know what I'm saying? So,
Brian, so
cool
we got
shit.
everybody. We got Corey's brother Todd. He's on the live. That's Marlon down there at the bottom. He's having video action, but he's in the live. He's in the Zoom now.
I got some amazing pictures, but it's probably inappropriate to show this early. We're going to put them out there in the next week or two. But I got some Corey photos from the tours.
Oh, my God.
Out there.
I already know.
So many great moments from the tour.
I'm going to drop
goodness.
Go along. You know what I'm saying? Keep it alive, man.
Right.
Riverside.
Oh, man.
You guys see us real Riverside niggas out here?
Y'all got the whole Riverside out there, I see.
Oh, man, it's a beautiful thing. Like, the way we
It's hard to hear.
Somebody in the mute thing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man, just him being my little guy. Like, I remember when I was in college and I took him to my house in Palm Springs, and my roommate, he's here now, AB, had dreadlocks and was smoking weed, and he comes out the room with weed, with smoke coming out his nose, eyes red, and he had dreadlocks, and Corey's like, shit, he looked like a dragon. Corey's like 10, 11 years old. So Corey never smoked weed with any of us, right? So I was like, okay, Corey, I bet. So I got my majority. So I used to every day, like, Corey, come on, man, you gonna smoke some weed with me today. So then I'd be like, oh, you only smoke with 2 Chainz and Snoop Dogg and shit. You know what I'm saying? So now his room, we go clean out his room, and I find some weed in there, and I'm like,
that nigga smoking by himself. Yeah, they're smoking by himself, babe.
I don't know. No, I think he just had it for, when Jazzy came by.
Yeah, exactly. I get that.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but that 2 Chainz is, you only smoke weed with 2 Chainz and Snoop Dogg. But I remember, like, we was at the house one time and he left and shit. A couple hours later, I'm looking on Facebook and Stevie Wonder singing Happy Birthday, and Stevie, Corey's recording and shit.
Yeah, we was at, I think it was some for Usher. We was at Usher's party or something like that. Stevie was singing at Usher's party or something like that. I remember that.
Hey man, JD had a tour that he had gone on, and Bryan, I seen you on it. I think that's when we recorded the Oceans video in Vegas.
Yeah, we did at that point. We did the Vegas baby thing. Yeah.
Right. Usher was on the OMG tour.
Yep. He
did 3 nights in Vegas. And Corey and I was out there because JD was open for like doing and I just remember the whole time Corey complaining OMG.
Yeah, about the song OMG.
Everywhere we went. Listen, JD had to play it before the Usher would play it when he was on, and then we would go to the nightclub, and they would play it when we walked
at the club. Yep.
We would play it another time while we were in there, and then on the car ride home, it would just be on the radio.
The radio, exactly.
Wake up with your alarm clock, and it would be like, oh. So like, I just remember him, like, dude. I used to love this song, but it haunts me now. It's the worst song ever. But yeah, man, Corey's the shit, man.
Hey. My man.
Yes.
People jumping in.
I want to tell y'all, man, thank y'all so much. We mean that because
great.
We just appreciate all the love y'all showing.
That crispy shirt.
I remember I had food poisoning one time. I don't know if you were there, Bryan, but it was, I think we were in Jersey. and I had food poisoning, and everybody had to leave without me. And I just remember getting a text message from him, and he was like, check your door. And when I opened up the door, like 4 hours later, there was a whole bunch of toilet paper and crackers at my door.
Like, yo, you might need this. Crackers, toilet paper.
It was a whole bunch of toilet paper and crackers. Yeah, man. Hilarious.
Like I said, man, he was just present, man. He was always present. You know what I mean?
He had jokes. He had a lot of jokes.
He had the most jokes.
Hey, I was just about to say.
Always.
Shit talking ain't the same anymore.
At
One thing we want to let guys know, because we found out that there was a couple guys that was playing 2K. We found out they was a little flagrant with the 2K game.
Yeah.
And we here to let you guys know the Riverside guys got the 2K game. That's what we want to do. We want to put that out there.
He definitely talked big shit about Riverside and 2K.
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
You know, and it's just a thing because we see it, he kept everything private. That's what great about Homie C-Rock. He never put nobody's business out there. But one thing he did say was he had a handle on the 2K game, and again, we love y'all, man.
He also said Kawhi is Riverside, but he's still gonna fuck with the Lakers and LeBron. So.
Hey, look, the Lakers. No, they got the Lakers. The Clippers are what you call real resources. You know what I mean? Like that's Kawhi Leonard. He from Riverside. Paul George from Brooklyn. You know, like the Lakers ain't got nobody from out here. So we ride with the Clippers, homie. I mean, and I know C-Rock love the Clippers, and it would be flagrant for me to say something bad. But we roll with out here. We rolling with Kawhi Leonard, partner.
Y'all rolling with the Clippers out there, okay?
Oh yeah,
y'all rolling with the Clippers. I mean, Kawhi's Riverside. I get it. I get it. Kawhi's Riverside.
He from right here, kind of. Kawhi from Mobile. Right here.
Hey, I'm so mad that I'm missing that right now. That shit look like a party, for real.
You gotta focus on getting better and getting healthy.
I know, I do. I know. But that shit look like a party, for real. I used to live in Riverside. That's how I met him.
At Chic, right? The shoe store?
Yeah, at Chic. Before
I met him at the shoot in the mall.
Yeah, I met him at the mall. So where I used to get my nails done was right across from Chic.
Mm-hmm.
So before I started modeling, I just moved. My cousin from UCR, and I just moved in with her. Moved from Colorado, got up out of there. And I no offense, I did not like Riverside because it was just like not what I expected California to be. It's so different.
That's the real California. That's the real LA.
That's the real LA. It was
the real shit.
It was hot. I worked at Hooters in Anaheim. I had to drive mad far.
No, his eyes are moving too.
But every time I went to get my nails done or went to the mall, I would stop in the store where I met him at, where he worked. And we would talk and talk and talk. And then when I started modeling, when I tell you, I never had somebody support me so hard.
He's definitely a cheerleader. Like he's gonna rock.
I'm talking about the biggest hype man for everybody.
100%.
For everybody, like, oh yeah.
But it was genuine. It was always genuine.
It was genuine. To this day, like when I found out when he passed, it really like I still don't believe it. And it's like it hurts my heart because it's like when like I said, my nephew was murdered probably like 3 months, 3 months ago. So I'm still getting over that, Yeah. So, but I know the way my nephew lived his life. Mm-hmm. I can accept that. You live by a certain life, you're going to die by that. But he was too good. He was too solid. He was just pure. So when shit happens like that and someone's life is just taken and you just spoke to them, it's like, it's hard. Like you can't really, I can't accept it.
Brittany, BMC, what up?
You got it. There you go.
Hey, what up? Todd's in the house. I don't know if you spoke.
Young Stovall. There he is.
What's going on?
Todd, Cory's brother, Arlen down there. That's Cory's brother, Boogie Cox.
How's it going, you guys?
We good, everybody. We be chiming in.
I see.
Everybody's chiming in. It's good.
Beautiful to see all the love.
Absolutely.
I feel like I learned more about my brother. When my brother died, I felt like I learned more about him through all of his friends than I knew about him directly from him.
That's how it happened.
And it's crazy.
Obviously, it's extremely difficult because what happened is they, like the police or the coroner's office, knocked on my door at 1:30 in the morning, saying that did I know who Cory McClanahan was? I was like, of course, that's his brother. And they announced to me that at that moment he had died in a car accident. So it was quite traumatic. I just fell to the floor. Because it's something you don't, you obviously it's not expected, and especially being the youngest. It is, and it's difficult to assume. It really is. So once again, and the reason why I can't, my parents and our parents can't participate is obviously just due to COVID. So. And that makes it, we're unable to grieve at the same time, right? Just because, when you see someone, you can't, we have a large family, so we can't grieve together. We can't celebrate his life together as a way that it should be. But once all this COVID is over, we'll get together as a family, and hopefully you guys can come in friends and celebrate his life. And it's a life that's left us too soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's beautiful to see. Yeah, because obviously I don't know any of you.
We all knew him.
So, but it's good to see. It's good to see that he had another family, and it's awesome to see that he developed other relationships outside of our large family, and it's
he had a huge family.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think is most sad to me, especially in these times, is when you have someone like Cory, who was so impactful on so many people and on so many levels. And Bryan, I know we kind of spoke about this. It makes me most sad that as family members or as a mother who are not prepared to see their children leave before them, that when they do, that it's unfortunate they can't see the magnitude of how great and how impactful their kid was on this world. This COVID is a weird thing, and had it been there, she would have seen a packed house and just how because your family's your family, and your brother's your brother, and your son's your son, and your mother. It's all just kind of family based, and you don't look outside of that orbit. But then when you see that funeral and how many people this person has impacted, it really is eye opening. And his life is to not sound cliche, almost like an ocean. The ripples and the riptides have just gone out to stretch so many different areas of people. If you look around the people that are on this video right now, you're looking at different looking people, different kind of people, different people in different avenues of work and of life. And that's because you had someone like Cory, who's a social magnet, who was just able to really draw in everybody that came around him. And he was just so positive. And it hurts me, not only that Cory's not with us, but that you guys and the family aren't able to fully see tangibly just how impactful he was on people like myself and others. And I know we all have stories, and I'm not even going to go over mine again because that's not what we're here for. We're here for Cory. And so it just, I'm glad technology's allowed us to do this, but it's not close anywhere to what he deserves. or what he should have. And I do hope that, like you said, I do hope that when this clears, we can get together, maybe more enlightened and do the right thing and do this thing over again.
Oh,
you know?
Of course, that's. I'm sure that everyone will agree to that once we're able to get together, once we're able to. I mean, yeah, because what was most difficult, because once again, we have a large family, and just on so I had three. We had just 3 cousins come over the house, and yet you get together, and yet you can't hug each other, you can't embrace each other, because. And that what you don't want to do is get into a situation where someone walks up to you, wants to hug you, but yet you're apprehensive about accepting that hug just because of the difficult and the shitty ass circumstances that we're in right now. So it's we don't want to make it worse. I don't want to bury my grandmother next week because someone that can't happen.
Right.
That's not going to happen. Not that it can't. We won't allow that to happen. And unfortunate, just because of the circumstances. Like I said, when we can, we will. And believe me, we're going to celebrate like we're celebrating today. But
and that's the point, we're celebrating.
Yeah, no doubt. But it's really beautiful to see the fellowship. The like I said, his other family.
But one thing that I always that boggles me, even seeing all of this, is how did this nigga be able to keep in contact with all these people
every day though.
Okay.
Like every day, like legitimately, everybody has messages from every day.
I'll give you some insight. Okay, so our family is very large, right? And so at one point, my mom, or our mom, she had 9 brothers and sisters, and they all lived on the same street. Okay, so growing up as a family, we had on the one street, we had aunt, uncle, aunt, neighbor, uncle, babysitter. The whole street was our clan. And so you can believe at 6 o'clock in the morning, before cell phones back in the day, the phone would be ringing at 6 in the morning. People calling every day, people knocking on the door at 7 in the morning, at fellowship. So it's just a natural transition that he would break that to other people. And you're constantly in contact. Yeah, it's that's just our family.
I ain't gonna lie. Now that right there, that makes total sense, bro.
It does.
Total sense.
Yeah, and so he just because I hear things that we're just saying, and I can say, well, that sounds like my uncle, right? That sounds like what this uncle would do.
That's normal to
And
y'all.
that's normal for us. Yeah, because it's like
I just want to know how he found the time to do
that's
it.
What I'm saying. Like,
when you fellowship, like you find time for your friends. Sure, it doesn't cost. It doesn't require any energy to talk to someone because you're having a good time.
Cory knew his time zones real well. Trust me.
Yeah, he did.
He knew, like, if I get up early, I can hit everybody on the East Coast, and then I can move to the Central, and then the Mountain, and then the West Coast.
Right, because we got family. We got family on the East Coast. We got family Mountain Time, Central Time, Pacific Coast Time. So he'd hit everybody up.
Yeah, he was a traveler, man. He knew what he was doing.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I would be in my room, man, and you could just hear Cory on the phone just giggling, man, oh, man. So, he could probably stay up to 3, 4, or whatever and sleep. And Cory could fall asleep anywhere. It was amazing.
I'm talking about he'd be up all night.
He'd be up all night for sure.
I'm talking about he'll be up all night because I be up
Twitter,
all night.
Instagram,
Instagram, all that. I be up all night, and this man talking to me. He be like, "You need to go to bed." I'm like, "Nigga, you go to bed." What you talking about?
The worst thing is we had gone on a tour one time with JD, and we had these little bunks. And I kept sleeping in my bunk, and it had a curtain. And when you pull the curtain closed, that's like stay out of my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm asleep. Well, Cory had no respect for those boundaries. he would pull the curtain open and take a picture. And then I would wake up in the morning with a hashtag sleep cam and like 30 responses to it. Like, God damn, sleep with your mouth open like that.
Catching flies.
So personal. Like, and he was like, sorry, had to do it to you,
Had
bro.
to get you.
Hey,
Had to get you.
yeah, first to sleep. You know how it goes. So, yeah.
Yep, to this day, we still do that to this day.
Yep. Sleep cam pictures
Sleep
coming soon.
cam,
I haven't ordered those yet, but they coming.
What's up, Neil?
Hey, what's up, Todd?
What's going on, man?
Nice, man. Good to see you.
I know.
There I am.
Send my love to the family, though. All right, man.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, so is Marlon you Todd?
Yeah, I'm Todd. Yeah.
Okay.
Next grand. I'm beeping.
Yeah. Last week on the show, I remember last week on the show you was in the comments, so yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I go by Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the show. Is beautiful, man. It like once again, I can't express and I can't acknowledge the because you guys are sending out beautiful vibes, you know. Vibes about it, and that's it's good to have that last impression of as that there's people laughing about and celebrating his moments and he was able to bring laughter to it all, and it's comforting to hear those things. It really is.
He left a huge impact on a lot of people.
It's good to hear that. I mean, it really is.
And
I mean, because when you're brothers, you're like, brothers have a different relationship.
Yeah.
So it's more, so it's not all love. It's not. It's not all happy, laughy. But that's what I'm saying. It's really comforting to hear beautiful things that he's beautiful relationship and and positive, just once again the positivity.
Hey,
so comforting.
Real quick, is Graham still on here?
Yep.
Graham.
Yeah.
You were telling me a story via text, and I hope you don't mind me sharing. But you were telling me a story via text about Cory and a grown man that we know called Battlezone.
KGB?
Yeah, Battlezone. I'm like, yo, are we 50 and still calling him Battlezone? And he's like, we are. You were telling me what you were gonna miss most, and the level of support that Cory himself had for you, and how I guess maybe there was a pool that you would DJ at, and he would come out and that, but maybe you could share that with them.
Yeah, they I'll tell you this, like DJing's fun and all, but a lot of time it's a grind. So anytime I would work in LA, Tim and Cory would come out and it would make the night that much easier to get through. Just because they're fun to be with,
And the thing is, like you were saying, they never came out for any like clout chase or anything like that.
No, they came to hang. So I'll miss that. If the club's ever open.
Right.
Come on, baby.
Look, guys, I gotta get my daughter to, but I wanted to pop in and make sure, because I couldn't make it there because my Crohn's is acting up. And when I get sad, like it really starts tripping. Like and stressed out and sad, it really starts tripping. So I ended up taking like a 5-hour nap.
Hold on, real quick, Brittany, not to cut you off. I'm gonna tell you how much of a G Cory was. Cory in our group chat every day, and it's like all niggas, we all, we talk shit all day long. Like he never put her in our chat. Like that was really his homework. Cause normally we put everybody in our chat. Like nobody's off limits. So I'm like, nigga, we mad. Like, nigga, why you ain't drop her in the chat? So that's like showing like how much, like just like that's my nigga. Like that was his nigga. Like no.
You talking about why Brittany was never in the chat?
I'm mad at Cory right now. Nigga, like, Cory, what was you doing?
Yeah, we don't.
Hey, look, that's my dog. Listen, when I tell you, I've been knowing that man. I moved to California when I was 18. I did not try to model. That was not my intent. That wasn't none of that. So when I met him, it was literally on some humbug, like, oh, I'm in the mall. I went to go get some shoes. He was in there working, and we became cool. That's my dog before anything. So I respect that. Thank you, my nigga. I fuck with that. Like, I fuck with that.
Yeah, he was like, Brittany was never in the chat.
He had different relationships with different people. Like even when I see your conversations with him, Brittany, like he talked to people differently, but I mean he was the same person, same genuine person, but
all the time.
The way he communicated with people was just on different levels. He knew not to talk to me certain ways either. So, but the way that we used to communicate, it was just always love and respect and support. And he knew he was like my brother. Like he reminded me of my brother a lot, and he knew that. So always a brotherly relationship.
You see this? I gotta put this to sleep.
I want to go. Yeah.
Youngin is up. The youngin is up. By the way, B.
All right, y'all. Love y'all, Cory. Rest in peace. We gonna miss you physically, but we know you here spiritually.
100.
All the time. Like I think that's why I'm sad, but I'm not like overly sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not distraught. Like I'm fucked up about it, but I know that he's one of those people that even without him being in the physical, he's here in the spiritual with everybody that he loved and touched. He's not gonna leave nobody. He's not gonna leave nobody.
Oh no. 100%.
But you guys take care. Everybody at the party.
One night the Rockets lost. He talking shit up there. My Rockets.
The Lakers won. The fucking Lakers won.
Everybody be safe at the party. Drive safely. Listen, Uber if you guys to. Whatever. Just arrive alive, please.
Arrive alive, man. 100%.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Talk to you later.
Good night, G. Good
Bye.
night.
Pleasure.
Hey, B Cox, you remember the chicken and waffle lays?
Of course I do.
Hey, I was working at Walmart and Cory used to hit me like, yo, when are they coming in? And as soon as I got them in, I sent him a picture. He's like, yo, they're real.
They're real. We didn't believe it. We didn't believe it. We thought, like, yo, you can't be lying.
As soon as I got them in, I was like, yo, they're real. They real. Like, they just came in. Like, chicken and waffle lays. Like, he went off. Like, I bought him like 5 bags. Like,
yeah, I know. That shit was crazy. I remember that shit.
My nigga Bory, man.
Oh, he's a
young boy.
I got pictures of like us and like at Greystone and like JD's birthday like 8 years ago.
Greystone. I was there.
You need to post them, man. Like post them and tag us and shit. Like we need to see what's going on with the pictures.
Definitely.
Greystone, took it back too. That's
Greystone.
Yeah, Greystone.
You know, one of the things I love best about Cory was how playful he was, even when I was hitting on his sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told him, like, man, we kind of got the same build. So, like, we could be family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what is wrong with
you? Come on, man. Come on. I don't have to knock you out of the phone, Chip.
I'm not. I was always. I think it was.
I'm like his brother is in here.
You're still my brother, homie. I still gotta protect him. My youngest girl still gotta protect him.
Chip, here's Mahogany. Chip, here's Mahogany right now. Now, what was the story about you?
Mahogany.
Where's Mahogany at?
Mahogany, I love you.
I love you more. I love you more. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you beautiful. Oh, Okay.
They talk and then they get.
I love you all. Thank you for
You know, you got me fucked. Hey, what kind of shit is you on?
Okay, we can hear you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Nah,
stopping.
I don't know. Way too much.
Can y'all hear
She
us
might
over
be
here?
far from the computer or something.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can you hear me now? Let me go to the
All right.
I was just concerned about possibly losing the starter. Trying to get inside this.
Hey, Jim.
I want to say,
Was you
I
there?
know Cory would appreciate all you guys having gotten on here tonight. He appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all doing this for me. Thank you, Decox, Shawn, Chip, all of you guys. So many of you to name, but I really want to thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Hey everybody, so I just wanted to hop on and say thank you for loving Cory as much as we all did. Jordy and I appreciate you for showing up. It's like literally these are priceless memories. I ate too much. But with that being said, good to see you all. I'm under the influence of alcohol. Jordy,
It's
what
all
do you
good.
think?
It's just been beautiful, like, you know, like Cory not being here physically, and, you know, all this nice, everything coming into the house, and everybody just coming in here to
so
just
much
love.
Yeah.
It's just been just beautiful. And for me, you know, I cry, I laugh, because it's like, shit, I've rocked with Cory for 39 years of my life. And the only time I really was away from Cory was when I got married and he went to Atlanta, pretty much at the same time. And he pretty much came back, and like, me and Cory shared the same room. So I would go to Oakland, and he would stay in my bed, and then when I would get back, he would stay on the couch. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's my dude, man. And you know, like, I'm good. You know, I'm good. And, you know.
And with that being said, like, we appreciate you all for joining us. To stop by and see the Zoom. I love you. My love for each of you.
We out here.
And we got Nigel in the building. Nigel, go ahead and throw that camera on and say some words.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass the phone though, but I just wanted to make sure I stopped on and said I love you all. Okay? Seriously. Sis, I see you, sis.
Love you, Mahogany.
Love you more. Love you more.
Cory loved Gotti so much, so I brought him into the camera.
Everybody, hi everybody.
For all y'all in Atlanta, this is the guy I was talking about. This is the baller of Riverside. So
Where's
the rolling team?
Where's all the Atlanta folks?
All over Riverside.
Atlanta on the
Seven, homie, how you doing, B Cox?
What's up, my brother?
Roland, I see you.
Yeah, man, I'm just chilling, homie. How you doing, bro?
You know.
I see my boy over there. How you doing?
Taking it slow, homie.
We just over here celebrating my brother, man. Having a good ass time, man. Enjoying my boy. You know what I mean?
Of course.
It's kind of real, you know what I mean? But we enjoying it, you know what I mean? What's up? What's up with you? Look at Marlon.
Yeah.
I see you over there. Tap in.
No, I'm still all man. It's the shame. Like I said, it's hard not being there. It's tough. You know, it sucks that it's just on so many levels. It's like it's crazy.
You see this, man? The love is crazy, ain't it? The love is crazy, ain't it?
It's good, man. That's how it should be.
You know what it is, though, Todd. You know how your little bro.
Oh, good, homie.
Everybody love your little bro, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your little bro was our little bro, man.
100%.
We love him, homie. It's just. You know, hey Todd, you know me, man. You know me better than anybody on this little live thing, homie.
That's what it goes. It's about 40 years. 40 years.
So you know what's up, homie. So you know where I've been, and you know what it is with me. And that was my dog. We done did a whole lot, bro. We done had a lot of good times, man. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man.
Like I said, I think I know how to. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name. Dunce.
Huh?
I don't know, but someone mentioned earlier that and she gave a really good example how he had a special relationship with each individual. You know.
Oh, Denyce.
Denyce. And, how he was able to develop a relationship with each individual. How to bring out special relationship with each.
Right here.
I remember when he left to Atlanta, man. He kept asking me, should he go? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, bro, you ain't got no kids. You ain't got no responsibility. Out there, you know what I'm saying? This might
Finish that shit.
Like what it is, you live once. That's it. You can't come back.
You only live once. I told him, man, look, go, bro. What you think? What you think, bro? Man, you ain't got no responsibilities, bro. You never know what might be flat. Look what happened, man. He went out there and got a whole nother family out there in Atlanta, man.
100%.
Like, love me, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Because when he would come back, all he would do is he called me, tell me he gonna pull up on me, tell me about stuff going on in Atlanta. Out there. Cause I was more on some like, you need me when you out there. I'll hop on a flight. You already know me, T. I'll hop on the flight, my dog. I'll hop on the flight. I don't give a fuck where you at, my dog. I'll show up. You know what I mean? And he do that. He like, no, man. They hold me down. I said, if they hold you down there, man, do your shit, man. Hey, man. Any problems, call me.
And we'll call your name.
We on our way. But everything is good, man. I'm so happy about him being in Atlanta because he changed his life.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do you want your
Changed his life. B-Cox, I used to hear about it. B-Cox. My boy B-Cox. I didn't know who, but all I heard was my boy B-Cox, bro. Hey, my boy B-Cox. I said, well, shit, homie. It sounds like you good. Whoever B-Cox is, you said you Gucci, bro. So I ain't got to worry about nothing. After a while, I let go, homie. I just told him, come on, 10 minutes. I felt comfortable because he told me his folks was good. I felt real good about his Atlanta family, man. I didn't really know him, but I felt Cory made me feel good about him. He made me feel real good. So I didn't worry about you. I didn't worry about it.
That was my brother, man.
And the main person I heard about, B-Cox.
He pull up on me anytime. I come to LA, I call Cory. He pulling up. Like,
he would tell me all the time, bro. He would tell me.
My brother.
You know, would be in
Bryan,
Vegas.
did you know that he used to go and send your live to everybody in their DMs to let them know you were live?
Yeah, he would
like
tell
half
me.
the time, like I would get these DMs in the middle of the night, be like, "Yo, B Cox is live, come through." I'm like, "Nigga, I'm trying to go to sleep," but then reel you in and then just keep you in the
He would tell
live.
everybody. He would tell you like, "Yo, Cox is telling everybody he's going live."
Yeah.
As soon as Denyce put me on to do the live thing, Cory was there from the first night, and he would be there every night, hitting people, boom, yo, Cox, I'm sending people, and he'd be in there commenting, Cory was just like that.
I got a notification every night. B Cox is on. I'm like, got you.
Did you know that? Did you know that when you were live and you weren't aware that you were live, that he would send people the DMs telling you that you were live? Because he did that to me a few times.
I
So,
can imagine.
and that's definitely Cory.
Yeah, Corey's my guy, man. Corey's my guy, man. He was my. I mean, anything that would happen, like any record or anything that would come out, he would hit me like, "Yo, Tyson, I'm fucking with you." He promoted and sent it to people. Like Cory was just one of a kind, man. Like it's just one of a kind. One of a kind, man. One of a kind. You know? One of a kind.
Bryan.
Yo.
Oh, you were saying, Bryan, you were saying like how every time he had something come out, he would promote it or send out something.
Always.
And remember, that kind of goes to what we were talking about tonight. And that's really Cory's legacy. Cory built his whole self building up others instead of himself.
100%.
And I think that's the way to explain who Cory was as a person. He would have rather have seen you come up than him come up. And I think that's great that most people today don't have. You know, he constantly put others first. And he felt like he was successful if he made no?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, nice, nice.
The restroom over there?
Oh, look at
Oh, shit.
Whoever has his phone, if y'all find the photos of me and him from my birthday party, please send them to me because I don't have them anymore.
You know what? The police indicated that they didn't look. They didn't look at the phone.
You got napkins?
There's some in there. And then there's more napkins.
Was that Shaq?
I got it.
They came to the brunch.
He loved his sister, boy.
Yeah, 100%.
I sent her so many of the DMs he sent me about her.
Young Cory.
That's not letting me get all this. That's why.
Hey, Jim Ray. Jim Ray.
Boy, Tad and JD.
A bad duo right there, boy.
Yeah, but I said somebody was looking at something.
Tim, you fell for that.
Oh, man.
Okay, got that Argyle. Look at our little Cory red shirt.
Young C Mac.
Is that Vegas?
That's definitely Vegas. Yeah, that's Halloween. That's Halloween.
I was so motherfucking drunk that night, nigga. That's
Yeah,
not
you threw up that night.
wrong.
You threw up that night.
Him and JD love their costumes, don't they?
I was mad as hell because me and Bronny dressed up. Everybody was dressed up but us.
Yeah.
That's the thing with people that are 5'9", they like to role play.
No.
Okay.
The chain gang.
Yeah, the
chain gang. That's right.
Hey,
The
that
chain
Halloween,
gang. That's right.
hey, that Halloween was off the chain. Well,
Halloween
that
was
sounds
lit.
funny. Yeah. I guess pun intended, off the chain that year.
We was lit that year.
Yeah, that was good that year.
Still. He couldn't be here. It's 5 a.m. over there, so he's sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Battlezone. Oh, Battle. Battlezone got a clip on, man.
That was actually a tie. That was no clip on. Took 15 hours.
So
bullshit. You had JD time.
Right here.
Don't lie to us.
Yeah, long ass fingers, huh?
E-Mac, man.
It's like you're waiting for him to chime in, Cory, with one of his jokes on somebody. It's like
man.
waiting for him to back on somebody right now.
Or what his latest phrase was, hate to see it.
Yeah, you waiting for him to crack on somebody. God.
What a time, bro.
Something very bittersweet about people who really live their lives, just, to the fullest.
Well, he did that because he never slept. So if you never sleep, you always sleep.
What a fucking time, man. What a time, bro.
That's it right there.
A lot of friends in there, huh?
Who? Fred Grimmel?
Yeah.
That was Fred Grimmel?
You didn't see it?
Stone, did you see Fred Grimmel in that picture?
I try to ignore pictures of Fred Grimmel.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey, Brian Opmer was the one who was like, yo, was that Fred Grimmel?
A song.
For those of you who don't know Fred Grimmel, Cory definitely did not like him.
There's Chip.
Hey, the mustache. Sexy motherfucker. Look, hey, if Bloods and Crips could all get along.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you had it closed
There you
anyway.
go.
Good old brunch.
Good old brunch, man. Cory always pulled up on us, man.
He just had the same face since childhood. You could pick him up in a lineup.
Reverend Simple.
You could pick me up. No, I can't do this. It's a funeral.
Chip.
Oh, you heard that. See, I thought if I backed up for a minute. You know what? I'm not sure how this thing works. So I'm thinking if I back away from it.
I thought you was on your way over here. We need somebody to clean up. You know your position. What up, Mr. Marcus?
Oh, look at Baller JB.
JB was in the Zoom. What happened? You want to speak?
JB the realtor.
Where's
JB, the married guy.
Yeah, the married guy.
Married guy.
Before I got the Zoom going,
there go the chain gang. There go the chain gang.
Chain gang back in effect right
that's
there.
where it started, right there. That's where the chain gang started, right there in Chicago.
Hey,
the Minx.
Battlezone was 70 years old holding that chain gang. Man. Hey, the boy Battlezone can party for an old motherfucker, man. Damn.
He can party with a mask on, huh?
The boy got Robert Ory, H-Time. I see that boy got the H-Time in there.
Yeah,
hey, this is supposed to be about Cory, not about me.
Don't be scared. Don't get scared.
Battlezone survived the Spanish flu. He can survive this COVID too, man.
Real quick, I love everybody, but I gotta go. I love everybody. Y'all be good.
Yeah, man.
Whoever threw out H-Town.
Love my brother.
Be good, homie. Stay positive. Be safe, shit.
Thank you.
A great picture, man. Great picture.
Hey, so before I started this Zoom,
that was a nice picture right there.
That's dope.
Anthony went in here talking about which one of them over there in Atlanta is the one that got 2 baby mamas? Is it JB? I'm like, no. JB, the married guy. No, JB got a 1 woman, 1 kid, and he is happily married.
Happily married. You was talking about Jonte.
I've only got 1 kid, but I'm definitely looking for 2 baby mamas. So
I feel you.
I'll pass on that.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, though. But yeah,
no.
Lord have mercy.
No offense, you're beautiful too, but that's not.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take what you get, homie. You gotta take what you get.
Look at Cory, man.
Wow, youngins.
You look 10, B.
God damn.
Hey, B, where's Bryan at? Where's JB at tonight?
JD's probably.
No, JB.
I don't know, man. We sent him the link. I don't know if JB, he got the baby. The baby.
That's all you had to say, man. He's wifed up. We're trying to get him off the market. He's out of there.
Yeah, he got the baby.
Was on the Zoom earlier. He just didn't turn his camera on.
Oh,
yeah, because he was on. Yeah, JB was on. I think he might still be in there.
I'm in here.
There you go, right there.
JB's in there, yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all not gonna keep talking about me like I'm not in here.
Hey, JB think because he got a new truck, he ain't got to say nothing else. He's better yeah, we see you, humble brag.
That's a great picture.
Man.
Hey, notice what every picture has in common. Cory got too many teeth, man. He's smiling in every one of them.
Every pic.
Hey, Cory, smile, huh?
He was very grateful. He was very present. That's something a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people that will just be around people or be somewhere and not be present and be in the moment of that feeling. And he was just always present, man.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it shows in all the photos, like he was very present and very grateful of everything he was a part of. That's at least what I always took from him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think you're very correct. And he has too many teeth, man. He had a lot of teeth, man. He was all teeth and smile, man.
Vegas.
Watching the pictures is hard, huh?
You had to Photoshop him in a whole bunch of ones in the future.
What's up, OG?
That's a brilliant idea.
I think what's really tough though, is the fact that, you know, when you just talk to him and he's like, yo, I'm getting outside. I'm about to go to Tulum. He was telling us, yo, I'm about to get outside, man. I'm about to go to Mexico. Fuck it. You know what I mean? And, you know, that was the day before. You know, we had this conversation about him saying, man, I'm taking a vacation. Fuck it. I'm tired of being in the house.
Okay. I was just worried about that. Make sure you got a life jacket on. I want you to find up somewhere.
You don't realize you got.
Oh yeah, man. Come on, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I was, how is it over there?
I think that's the part of this whole COVID thing that's just very frustrating is like he was afraid to go places and be around people. And
I don't know if they added it, but I got
like it's just preventing people from really living life to the fullest, and it's just so unfair, man.
100%.
ain't nothing gonna pop out.
Hey, you know,
how's your sister?
One thing with Cory was, you know, in my communications with him, I would probably say the last 18 months, they were also positive, you know, because of my situation and what we thought was.
I never knew something was going to jump off. I know it can be that nice.
And so it was today, like simple things today, like mowing the grass. More of an appreciation.
And you guys still can't believe that shit, right?
Battlezone had hit me up with
I'm gonna bump everybody say
time, but these were the things that
I'm still a brother, nigga.
we would talk about. Like, that he was excited about was just living. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I was like, shit. I thought I didn't do something gonna pop off.
That DJ right there.
Wish we could blow this up more. Yeah, see a little bit. You want to hit the button that says Zoom, but you clearly know that's not Zoom.
Right there, we was at the new beach club.
Look at his face.
It's the early, nigga.
You guys are taking pictures at a nude place? They let you take pictures?
Always VIP.
What are you pointing at? Can you hear it?
Mom's. Yeah, exactly. You know, my mom's just taking it hard. You know, everybody taking it hard.
What is JD wearing?
There's.
It was a huge younger than the generation. Like the last of all
Man.
Oh.
Look at Stone, dude.
Hey, B, you see what helmet he got going on, JB?
Yeah, that 49ers.
Oh.
Yeah, Cory was laughing at me cooking.
Wow.
Got Shawn right in the middle.
How you doing?
Muted. Huh?
That handsome fella on the left.
Button.
Yeah, no.
He muted.
Chip, everyone can hear you whispering.
Yeah, dude, we're looking at you, Stone. That's so crazy. I love you. Oh my God, I'm fanning out. I swear to God, I'm fanning out right now. We were just looking at you. And I'm like, dude, look at Stone's head. Like, he won't show his whole shit. Like, okay, that's too much. But yeah, okay. Yeah, anyways. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know, in spite of all the bullshit and all that, you know, still family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you still got love for everybody.
Everything we say.
Neil.
If you can hear that, then they can hear everything. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You don't know how to do the mute part?
No, I do, but we're trying to talk about you, and so we're trying to like low key do it, and or at least I am, and so and Stone is calling me out on it, but I appreciate you at least letting me know. And point being, these are the moments Cory would approve of, by the way. I don't think he'd have it any other way.
No, I'm mad at him. Like, what the fuck you? I'm mad at him. Like, what?
Hilarious.
I'm mad.
And that dude's mad. I mean, he's mad about it. So.
That's like the perfect picture.
And there's Bryan, and Bryan's just kind of chilling out, and he's. What's Bryan got? Like, look at Bryan's smile. What a smile that guy's got.
Here we go, Chip. You know.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at,
that's what I'm saying.
Look how he's looking at her like, yo, what the fuck?
What was the leg?
Mac. They can hear you say that. I can call them stupid. I'm used to. All right.
D-Mac, I see you. Yo, D-Mac, I sent you a link for the Zoom.
That was nice.
Battlezone. Send Battlezone a link. Hey, someone tell Battlezone he's got a lot of shine coming off the back of his head. Kind of hurting my shit.
Bless your heart.
Like you're funny, huh?
Tell her, let her know that I appreciate everything on the hard work.
I like.
I'd be safe, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a picture.
Appreciate y'all coming. They want me to get the TV back up, but I appreciate you all.
Okay, so Graham, you look like you're on freeze frame, so you got to contribute more. Stone, you got to lift the camera up so we can at least see past your eyebrows because you look like Groucho Marx. People, let's get active here. You guys are acting like the reality TV show, and it's not. Like,
well, I would love to have my video on, but my child is literally asleep on my chest, so I don't really want to have that on.
Who's saying that?
Is that
Courtney.
God?
Who's saying that?
Who is that?
Courtney.
Excused for sure because you're a natural mama and we think that's hot. But Jonathan Bolton, you're doing the wrong thing right now. You should be talking more than anybody, and you have dead, buried secrets, and you should expose at least one. Give us something that we didn't know about the man. Who else do we got? I'm looking through this thing. We got a couple people that don't want to post pictures. We got Courtney, who's got a still frame, but she's hot.
I don't know who said this before, but watching the photos was a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
And it was a huge trip because just like I think it was Bryan that said, I just talked to him that afternoon about all of us meeting up when all this ridiculousness was over.
Mm-hmm.
And getting out of debt and just completely having a trip with everybody to enjoy life. And it's every single morning I wake up and I check my Instagram messages to see if he's sent me some ridiculousness in the middle of the night to like start my day off with a laugh. And it's like a hard one not to get every morning.
That's a pretty accurate description, really.
Our last conversation, the day of, he asked me how to get rid of the fruit flies that he had in his house. I had posted a TikTok of how to get rid of fruit flies. And he was like, "Oh, D," he was like, "How do you get rid of he said gnats." And I was like, "Why do you have gnats in your house?" He's like, "Well, them fruit flies, whatever them things are." He said, "Somebody left something out." He said, "They're driving me crazy." And he went to the store to buy all this stuff. And I'm like, "You could have used anything in the house, dude." And he was like, "I want to get rid of them." He called me MacGyver.
MacGyver.
He said, anybody figure something out? He was like, your MacGyver ass will figure it out.
It's crazy, man. Anybody else tripping out? Like, this crazy. Like, I don't know why, but I think it was, if my name's wrong, Courtney, the person who maybe was just speaking about watching the photos and then the Instagram and waking up and waiting to see if he had hit her with something stupid as fuck, because that's what he did all the time. But it's just fucking wild that we're talking about this via video. But I want to remind you, Courtney, and I only see your freeze frame, and you look beautiful, by the way. But everybody else that's on too, I think that if we were at an in-person ceremony, which would be beautiful, by the way, and which his family deserves wholeheartedly. But I think if we were there, we may not have the opportunity that we're taking right now to maybe get to know each other and to talk to each other and to share stories with each other. And one thing I know about Cory is, if there's anything Cory would have wanted, it would have been for everyone he knows to probably know each other and to reflect and to bounce off each other and to enjoy each other and to make the best out of each other. So I don't know a lot of your names, but I know that if we were at a service, there's a good chance, one, because I can be uppity, and two, but just because it's somber, that I may not have got the opportunity or the pleasure to speak to you and hear some of these stories. So as crazy as these times are, I think maybe this can be an attribute or a blessing in a sense, to be able to hear each other out and see pictures and hear people grieve and hear funny stories or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I'm trying to find some light in a shitty situation, I guess.
Chip, you could have saved everyone a whole lot of time and just asked Denyce and Courtney for their phone numbers.
You know what? First of all, I've known Stone Rock since we were in high school. You just need to shut up. God.
I mean,
Lord Jesus. And here's how things are crazy. Chip, we have hung out so many times. That's what's crazy. And you probably don't even remember that.
Oh, that's kind of
like one of the times I think we were like in Utah and you started this whole thing of Sweet Caroline and the whole restaurant sang. It was hilarious. I don't know if you remember that.
I think that was probably true.
So we're here for Cory. And,
but if you want to drop Chip your number, go ahead.
But like I'm saying, no, I'm serious. So I think it's an opportunity that we wouldn't have had if it would have been a basic.
I think on one thing, on one hand, it would have been just so many people. I mean,
right. And the thing is,
it would have been overwhelming. It would have been really, and like I said, this is like maybe like an icebreaker. And,
but brother is not and was not a basic dude.
No.
And so given that, this is, I guess, poetic justice for him. I mean, he's just not a basic guy. Like, why would he do anything outside of the normal? And I don't mean to sound dark or weird or whatever the fuck I sound like, but I love the guy to death. I'm going to always love him. I'm not going to talk about him in a past tense, because he's always going to be a part of my present tense as long as I live.
Oh, yeah.
So I love him. And this is par for the course for him, because he's just not a normal person.
Yeah, I know, Chip.
It's not something that so something out of the ordinary, something that would be extra, something that would make people like grouchy Stone Rock actually chime in on anything. these are things that Cory brings out of people, and this is what he's bringing out of this right now. And I don't mean to get emotional, but it is who he is, and he's again, not a past tense. It's clearly a present tense, because if it wasn't still alive, or if he wasn't still alive, we would be on a Zoom about this man. So that's where I stand. I drink White Claw, and that's what I do. I'm basic, you know.
No, I mean, it's, you know, once again, and you know, and I'm going to speak honestly, and there's no need for me to be honest, but I will. You know, I had a different relationship with my brother. You know, and there's no need to go into it, because it's not the time, it's not the place. But it's wonderful to hear from others that they enjoyed him. You know, and so it's, you know, and it's beautiful. You know, like I said, it's there's always, like they say, there's always other perspectives, and it's fantastic to hear that. It's once again, and it's comforting, because
you know what, that's the point of all this.
Yeah.
Is whatever we had or wherever we were in life.
Yeah.
When his life ended.
Yeah, all that shit's done.
Right, because we continue on,
yeah.
And that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
And it helps not only close his chapter, but it helps you move forward with yours.
Yeah.
You know, and it sounds, I mean, I know there's a lot of people listening, whatever. Look, you have to be able to move on in your life, not move on away from him, but you have to be able to move forward. And hopefully this helps you move forward with where you're at in life, and with where you were at with your brother, and where you want to go, because I think your brother's a good North Star of where we should all try to guide ourselves in some aspect.
Right.
You know, we don't make friends. Family we're stuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think you're going to learn that it was more than that for you, and friends we choose, and the good friends that we have are friends that we need to draw from and take from. Yeah. And kind of put ourselves into that and move towards that.
Yeah. Yeah, like you want to you want to celebrate the good things, right? Because bad things are going to come.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm a horrible person. We all have fucking bad in us, you know. But it's people like Cory and other people that we look and we see these things and we try to take from them so we can build to ourselves and make ourselves better. So that's life, man. I mean, you had your ups and downs with them. Shit, I mean, that's because you were related to him. I'm sure if I was related to him, I would have choked him out.
Yeah. He might have been gone earlier.
Right.
he might have left us a lot earlier. Yeah.
Right. I wasn't related to him, and I almost choked him out on several occasions. But you know, he was a light drinker, so I didn't have to worry about that. I could drinks and he'd go out himself. But you know, I mean, we all have our different, and it's just what we take from those experiences. So
yeah.
If I can offer this to you, Marlon. I lost my brother about 9 years ago. My brother was murdered 9 years ago, and he was my only brother. I have an older sister, but in the last 9 years, something I've learned about grieving a family member, especially when there's like estrangement or there's history. Even with my father and communicating with my father, there was always tension between my father and my brother. There was sometimes tension between me and my father. And I just sat there one day and I was just thinking about all the years. And then I realized this. When I saw the relationships that my brother had with his friends, my father was so distraught because he was like, everybody knew this side of him, but I didn't know that side of him. And it made my father, you know, kind of upset because he was just like, damn, I didn't get to really know my son. And I had to say to my dad, I said, you know what, what's really unfortunate is, as your brother, you know the Cory that you grew up with. But I think what might have happened was, unfortunately, you didn't get to know the man that he became, and vice versa. And they're two different people, you know what I mean? So when you hear these stories from all the friends and stuff, it's like, wow, these are different stories than what I knew of my brother. And I think that both parties always hold on to the children we knew, the kids we grew up with versus the adults that we've become. And I had to let that go with my dad. I had asked my dad to let that go with my brother, because my father would stay in these thoughts of, you know, that's not the son I knew. Like a week before my brother was killed, my brother had got an arm injury. And my dad was calling me, talking shit about my brother, was like, I bet you he got back into like some dumb shit, da da da. And then at my brother's funeral, his boss came and gave my brother a posthumous award and awarded him a Master Sergeant of Security at the National Harbor in DC, because my brother, his injury came from jumping out of a moving car and saving a woman's life who was being mugged.
Oh, wow.
But the whole time, my father had it in his mind, my brother reverted to doing streets activity,
Right.
because he only remembered the son that about that their friends and other people share with us. I think that it helps to heal when we look at it.
Yeah, and this is what I really appreciate. You know, allows me, you know, with that what you guys are giving your time to share. You know, like I said, other ways in which I wasn't privileged to know him. You know, I didn't get to know him that way. Just, you know, it's because of circumstances. You know, and it wasn't by choice. It was just circumstances. And you know, but you know, it like I said, but you move on but what, you know, and what I try to do is think of the positives, right? Because it's just worthless to hate. Negative energy is not what we need additionally, right?
We can't get any of that time back. So
and so why even dwell on it? So yeah, once again, the positive vibes that you guys are emitting, you know, putting out there or sharing, it's fantastic, and it's a wonderful thing to hear. In spite, I'm joking, but you know, but it's, you know, but once again, I thank you, because it heals, right? It heals a lot of, and you know, and there's no need to get into what transpired, but it's wonderful to know that he had the opportunity and to develop and to share beautiful moments with others, which is what life is about, right? You share moments and you develop relationships, and you laugh and you cry and you get drunk, you get stupid, and you do dumb shit, but you have a fantastic time while you're doing these things, because life is short. And then I'm you know, but you know, so on the one hand, you know, we had a beautiful relationship. It just got, you know, well, I know why, but anyway, it's just, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's just life. Shit happens. Mm-hmm. So shit happens. You got to get over that shit and celebrate the good things. And it's wonderful that you guys are doing this, or that you're not necessarily doing this, but just giving your time, sharing your thoughts, sharing your opinions.
Who, may I ask? Sorry, Marlon. Tim, aka Battlezone, are you with us?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You put this together tonight?
AGB.
Yeah, I started the Zoom and the IG Live.
Okay, so I don't think that you as a president needs to speak a whole bunch anyways, because I think everyone that knows Cory knows who you are.
100%.
I think it's fair to say you were one of his closest friends. I think it's fair to say that through this whole thing that you've gone above and beyond to make sure that people know how great he is and how much he's going to be missed. And so I just I really just want to say, I guess, thank you. I guess I'd say the same to Bryan too, man. I mean, you guys have done a fantastic job. It just really.
Yeah.
And if I feel better, I can't imagine how much his sister feels and everyone else. So I guess just thank you to you guys for putting this together tonight and allowing people to be a part of things and allowing his brother Marlon to maybe find some a beginning to an end with some of the things that they've had. I mean, if you guys have listened tonight, there's been some celebration and maybe some healing and those are all things. So Tim, thank you. I guess Battlezone, thank you. Fuck it, I'm gonna call you Battlezone until you're like 90.
Hey, Tim and I went to high school together.
And that's my point.
So it was KGB. You don't know what the hell he's doing, KGB.
Calling him Battlezone anymore. The fucking dude's like Stone Rock old. And
he's fucking older than I am, bastard.
We're gonna call him Battlezone till he dies.
I am 38 years old. I am not old.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think Stone Rock might be the oldest dude on this thing right now. But
Stone Rock's like, no.
Yeah, he is, though. Hey, look at Graham, though. Graham with all the background. He got records in the background, books, something. He's doing his thing. I love this whole thing, man. Everybody
Graham looks like an album cover.
Yeah, no.
It looks like a dope album cover.
Oh, you know what it looks like? It's called No Mas Trabajo. That's the name of him and Stone's final addition to the Trabajo series. That they do.
What is wrong with you, Chip?
We got to put up positive vibes, Chip. Positivity.
That's what I said. They have a Trabajo series, and in memory of Cory, Graham and Stone have agreed to do a final compilation called No Mas Trabajo, and it's going to be the best mixtape you've ever heard in your lives. And I personally am going to make sure that this thing happens. So guys stay tuned.
What were you saying? You were breaking up there.
¿Cómo?
At first.
Look, Stone's on board, man. Look, he's
like, yeah,
solid.
I saw his eyes. You can see his eyes. You can see his eyes.
Corey knows better than to think I'm making another mixtape.
Yeah, dude, you're so commercialized now. You're doing it. We're gonna get it sponsored by.
I'm retired. I'm on allowance.
Dude,
I don't have to work anymore.
You're a cake man right there. Dude, that whole fake facial hair.
You should print that on a mask, on your mask, just like that.
Dude, he doesn't need a mask. Who said that? That's brilliant, by the way. He doesn't need a mask. He just needs to tuck his lips in, and then he's good. Look at that.
Hey, so check this out, man. When Cory played Kobe, I was like, hey, man, why don't you guys get somebody to animate that and tell the story on you playing Kobe? And maybe, get some music, put some music on it. And Cory's like, I'm like, dude, you know how many hits you'll get?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I remember that day. That was a good day.
Cory's my guy, but
her voice, but she sounds hot.
That's my dude, man.
It's like a picture with a computer.
We can still hear you, Chip.
We can still hear you, Chip.
Tim, I got to get off.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I've been in fucking.
I got to get off. I got to my son, but I love you all. And hopefully we'll see each other in person soon. All right, y'all.
Hey.
I am going to go to, I was on my way to the house and my tire blew out on the 210. So it's been a long day for me.
Well, hit me up.
I stopped texting and driving when you hit me. So
yes, I was like, what the hell are you doing, Tim? Oh, I was wanted to punch you through the phone. please do not text and drive. Do not try to TikTok and drive. Create content. Like,
please cut all that shit out.
like, come on, guys. Like, sorry, I'm just very emotional about this, but.
I want to thank all y'all for jumping on. Cory been here. He appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Everybody here appreciates seeing, you know, I'm glad Todd got to see all the love Cory had, you know, get a glimpse that I got to share in. And I just thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks for putting it together.
Yes, I hope to see you guys real soon. And God
doubt.
bless. Be safe.
All right.
Todd, I just want to send prayers to your family.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's yeah, my mom, she's taking hard. You know, mom's taking hard.
Yeah, I know Cory was the baby, so I can only imagine how hard that is for your parents and your grandparents and your, you know, your whole family.
Yeah, we're taking hard. You know, it's just day by day. That's it. And what else?
Well, I got to see him.
Well, one healing thing for my family, if you wanted to do this, Marlon, I wouldn't mind starting it. I did it for my brother. My brother has kids. I know Cory didn't have kids, but maybe for your mom and the family, maybe reach out to some of the friends and ask them to share one story and put it like in a little book form or something for her.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
That might be really nice for her to just hear the stories and get to, you know, have that.
Yeah, hear positivity, which is, I know, I mean, it's helping me, honestly.
I saved this whole Zoom too, so.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you once again, KGB. All right, Dirty.
KGB.
All right, Dirty.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, keep the mask on, Dirty. Keep the mask on.
Hey,
Keep the mask on, homie. Keep the mask on.
I want to be and see. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go run up this hill tomorrow and roll my coronavirus off.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Great job. I'm telling y'all, man. I love y'all.
All right, y'all. God bless. Jonathan, Nigel.
All right, KG.
All right, man.
Good night.
Good night, you guys.
All right.
Yeah, there she go again.